like to introduce y'all to the king. I like to introduce y'all to the king. Now all I need is my crown and my ring. Now all I need is my crown and my ring. I like to introduce y'all to.
Welcome back to KQ Life Motivation. I'm Zuhair, aka Mr. J. S.k.i.l.s episode, I believe we're on 3. Today I'm with King
Ja.
King Ja, what's up with you, King?
Same shit. So I'm 19, from Rochester. Grew up on the east side. You know,
Rochester.
regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Been through the struggle, kicked out young age, sleeping in cars, you know what I'm saying? Cold, waking up.
You jumping right,
sick.
listen, you throwing it at him, King.
real,
Hold on,
though.
slow it down for him. Yo, he throwing it
For
on.
real.
I respect it. Yeah,
real.
go ahead, King. Talk
Young
to us.
age for me, selling drugs in school, like getting kicked out. I ain't really have a guidance, so I just guided myself. And for me, still to this day, I go through the struggle, but shit, I'm maintaining. For me, I ain't really got a house or none of that shit yet, but I'm on the way.
All right. So how old you said you was, King?
19.
19, man. So, I mean, shed some light on that, man. When you say going through the struggle, like something that somebody might be going through out there that you going through or that you went through, that you feel like just.
Shit. I decided to get tattoos, as you can see. I got a lot. When I apply for jobs, the jobs don't be wanting to accept me because they think my tattoos make me who I am, but I'm really a different person, you know?
Okay.
And yeah, it's kind of hard, but that's the life that I asked for, so for me, I gotta live it.
Okay. How many tattoos you got?
I don't even know, to be honest, probably like 20.
Right. When you say that, you say that's not who you is. Like your tattoo's not who you is. Like what's that mean? Shed some light on that.
Like, I got a tattoo that say Rev Rum backwards is spelled murder. I know when I be going to interviews, people probably think I'm a killer or whatever. For me, like that's not me. Like if I have to get there, then I'm gonna get there. But for me, that's not just on my mind. I don't just walk around thinking about killing people. For me, like, if I could take the time out my day to try to apply for a job or even go to an interview, clearly I'm trying to do something right. For me, like, but in this world, people just judge you by how you look, not who you really is.
Right, I feel you. So walk me through that right there. Like say for example, somebody watching, what I'm saying, somebody at home watching this channel, whatever have you, they might be a hiring manager.
Right.
Tell them, okay, put me in that mind. What should I be thinking rather than like, okay, this person got essentially murder tattooed on their face, right? What should I be thinking, or what would you like somebody else to think? Like, it's in that position of power.
To be honest, like, you should just see the fact that like I said, took the time out my day to be able to try to make a change, you know? Cause like, I grew up selling drugs, like I did it all. I tote guns, I shoot, like I did all of that for me. Like, and me trying to be a better person, I take time out my day to do applications and do different things, and people still don't, like, I don't know.
Right, for you. I appreciate that, man. So being 19, you know what I'm saying, being a teenager, period, being a young king or a queen out there, somebody that's listening to you be like, oh yeah, he sound like you're going through it, whatever have you. I mean, what makes you think like people get caught up, like be so focused on that lifestyle? Like what types of things?
To be honest, me personally, like, I ain't really have a dad. Like, my dad was never around. My mom was always working, so like that's the only lifestyle I had to live. Like, it was, my mom got 6, 7 kids now, but like growing up, it was 6 of us, and one mother trying to support 6 boys, like that's impossible. And I say it's impossible because still to this day, like, I'm grown, but like I know it's hard for my mom, man. For me, like, I don't blame her, but I know my life would have been better if, my parents was doing the right things.
Got you. I definitely understand that. So what about right now? Like, what's the direction you on right now, man? Like, you talked a little bit about the struggle and stuff that you went through. I mean, like, what type of direction you on right now? What you trying to achieve?
Right now, I'm getting enrolled in my GED. I'm applying for jobs, you know, still even, like, I ain't giving up. I'm just keep on striving for the lifestyle that I want for me, like.
What's your long-term goals? Like, how you feel like you're gonna provide or make the lifestyle that you want happen? How you feel like that's gonna happen for you? Or what do you have in the makes to get you there?
Shit, like, to be honest, I be making music. I know I'm gonna blow off that. For me, I just gotta really get into it. I ain't really take the time out to put my mind to it.
And not to cut you off, King, but the King is nice. Definitely go check him out. Listen, a part of my kingdom, the way I run it, I don't vouch for people like that. But listen, I'm telling y'all, whatever this man put out, definitely go check it out, because I'm listening to just the basics that he showed me off the phone. And it's definitely some pain if you into that type of rap.
I got some real pain. I got some pain for the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for real. Like, it's not no trash. It's not no gang banging.
Yeah.
None of that. It's real pain for me. Niggas gonna be able to relate.
Right. So, I mean, going back, I mean, you already kind of answered it, but I mean, I really want to emphasize this or really highlight this for people that might be watching, man, because right now, you understand, like, especially in town, people, if you don't know what's going on in Rochester, New York, Google it.
Right.
Trust me.
Bad out here.
It's not 21 to 30-year-olds. It ain't that. It's 14 to 20 out here, and it's not pretty. So, like, what you think right now is the issue right now? Without, you know what I'm saying, dropping too much, but like, what you think is the issue right now when people in Rochester? I mean, it's probably all over the world, but right now, the generational thing.
It's just too much envy, and like, that's what I made a song about. Like, a lot of people envy for me. Like, they act like they with you. Like, for me, say I'm broke right now, niggas ain't jacking me. But as soon as I secure the bag, niggas want to smoke, niggas want to party, they want to do for me. But you wasn't just trying to help me get to this chicken. So like, why you trying to help me spend it now? And then when I do go back broke, guess who gonna be struggling? Me.
Speaking of that, he gave me a little clip. It ain't professionally mastered. I'm gonna play it. Matter of fact, listen, I'm gonna play it right now. Check this out.
I said a lot of niggas envy me, acting like in front of me. Remember, I ain't having, now they trying to steal the recipe. Don't own nobody shit, so why they think they get a check for free? Don't give a fuck about family, even if you grew up next to me. A lot of niggas envy me, acting like they killing me. Remember, I ain't having, now they trying to steal the recipe. Don't own nobody shit, so why they think they get a check for free? Don't give a fuck about family, even if you grew up next to me. And I ain't never fucking like a toaster close to me. Cause same niggas trying to whack me, acting close to me. But I'm just waiting for that moment, let the toaster squeeze and show these pussy ass niggas how it's supposed to be. Cause where I'm from, it's either kill or be killed. So I'm
No, you can't deny that's fire, man. If you listen to the whole track, once you release it, it's definitely gonna be fire. I want to see the video, all that, man. That's kind of fire. But so you talked a little bit about your goals and stuff, man. But let's say, for example, you know, it's like everybody got hoop dreams or NFL, NBA dreams or whatever have you. You know, let's say the rapping thing don't work out for you. Do you got a backup plan, another goal? Like, what's that look like for you?
To be honest, that's why, like, I want to get my GED, because, like, I know it's a possibility that I can make it in rapping, but like,
of course,
with me having my GED, if I just so happen not to be able to make it in the rap industry, I could go to college, I could major in something else. Like, my backup plan is being a surgical technician, and they pay a lot of good money. They pay hotels, they pay, like, it's just good money. I mean, you could travel, you could be here for a month, you could be in Jamaica for a month, you could be in Florida for a month, you could be in Nevada for a month, wherever you want to go.
All right. Anything you want to add to that?
Shit, I'm gonna just bounce back to the selling drugs part. Like I said, selling drugs, I was living a wonderful life selling drugs, but I ended up getting caught up. They was trying to give me 7 years. I ain't really gonna get into the case, but like I sold to an undercover, had a sealed indictment, and I got caught up, went to jail for me. Here I am today. I'm on probation, and my advice to you guys who watching, just live your life right. Don't take it for granted, because you only live once. Like, we don't get second chances. Either you gonna end up dead or you gonna be behind the bars. For me, that's, nobody want that. For real.
Yeah, but that's a fact, man. Why you think people get so caught up in that though, man? I know I asked you that before, but why you think like that's what people look for?
It's,
Like getting so caught up in that.
It's like the money is good and all that, but it only lasts for so long. Like, the streets don't love nobody. People die every day. Like, I hear gunshots every day throughout the city. Like, see police shooting people, all types of crazy stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the environment. And not only here, like all over the world. It's like nobody come together no more. Everybody against each other.
So, but with that being said, man, what's for you? What's king life for you? What's that mean for King Ja? Like, what does being the king of Ja life look like? What's that even mean to you? What's king life mean to you?
King life, to me, it mean like unstoppable. Like, basically, like I could get through anything. Like, it might take a little minute, but for me, don't let it stop you. Like I said, just keep on striving for the better. For me, it's always gonna be rainy days, but the sun will eventually come out.
One of the phrases, the King Life slogan, KQ Life slogan, is "Wherever my feet take me, that land I shall conquer." What's that mean to you?
It means if I made it this far, then I can make it even further.
Another question that I ask everybody, man, is if you look on the logo for the King Life logo and the Queen Life logo, even on the KQ Life Motivation logo, the K and the Q is backwards against the L. That's intentional. Why you think that is?
I'm not really sure, but like,
Stomps another one, y'all. We stomped another one, man. That's okay, man. I respect it.
I ain't really sure.
All right, so help them out, y'all. Help them out. Put something in the comment section. You ain't got to be on the show to add your thoughts, man.
Right.
Drop in the comment section below why y'all think the K and the Q is backwards. I told y'all. I know. I'm gonna let y'all know when the timing is right. When we got enough people in the kingdom, queendom, really building with us, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Lastly, King Ja. Let's say I'm 19-year-old king, 19-year-old queen, whatever. I'm coming from the same environment you coming from the inner cities of Rochester, New York. And I'm looking at this channel right now. I'm watching you, man. What type of advice? Matter of fact, I'm not 19. I'm 16. I'm 16. What advice can you give me that you learned from your life to help me out? What's a good piece of solid advice you feel like you wish you would have known back then?
To be honest, like, to this day, I still don't even know a lot of stuff, but like, I'm real observant. Like, that's what I could tell you, to be observant. Like, observe your surroundings, observe everything. That's like, even if you can't be told something, if you observe, you will learn. That's how I learned what I learned. Like I said in the beginning, I never had a father, and my mom was barely around. So therefore, like, I taught myself how to dress myself. I taught myself how to eat. Taught myself a lot of stuff. Like, taught myself how to drive. Like I said, kicked out of school. Like, and I still so happen to pass my test. Like, it's just cause me being observant. Like,
Got you. So
basically,
go ahead, Mark.
yeah, basically, at the end of the day, nobody gonna care about you like how you care about you. So take care of yourself instead of worrying about others.
I'm gonna need y'all to slow that down, rewind it, go back, pause it, whatever have you. And I like that right there. You said ain't nobody going. How you say that again?
Ain't nobody gonna have you like you got you.
Got you. So I'm gonna ask you to shed a little more light on that when you say be observant. So I'm saying that I'm 16. I'm watching the show right now. And like he like be observant. Watch my surroundings. Like okay, I'm thinking like okay, I'm supposed to be watching for people to set me up. Like what I'm supposed to be watching.
Right. You watch the crowd you hang around. If you trying to change your life around and they want to sell drugs, you don't chill around them because eventually that's what you will be a part of. And I'm not saying this is a bad life, but it's not a good life. Like eventually everything will get back to you. Like, and from selling drugs to even family, like a lot of people envy. Like no matter what you do, you always gonna be in a situation. It's all on how you choose to go about it. If you want to go the bad way or you want to go the good way.
Respect. Well, I appreciate you, King. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming around, showing some love, man. This is what it's about, man. Like I tell people all the time, it's like, you the future, man.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? So I definitely appreciate you stopping by, showing the studio some love, man, and using the platform for the positive, man. So for y'all, hopefully y'all take something from the King's story, man, and change it, share it, understand what he's saying. Like I said, share it with another positive adult, whatever have you. But that's this episode of the S.k.i.l.l.s interview, man. King life, Queen life, KQ life.